In today's video, we are going to be having you react to gender non-conforming TikToks. What? Gender non-conforming TikToks? Now what in the Holy Bible name is that? Gender non-conforming TikToks, now is that transgender people or what? Gender non-conforming TikToks? You're telling me that side of the LGBT community. Oh. Bruh, gender non-conforming people? That is so nasty, man. I don't get paid enough for this stuff. Let's get the show on the road. I was in the middle of Bible study, so this better be good. Let me see. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful gown. Oh, that's the man, Maury. Oh my goodness. This is so unholy. I cannot handle this. This is the outfit of Lucifer, I can tell. Okay, we have a young lady here who, oh, that's not a young lady. That is a bearded man, I believe, in a dress and heels and a corset and just, this is wrong on so many levels. Okay, we have this person who is wearing, heels, a dress, which, good for them, but honestly, if you are going to wear girl clothes, at least look presentable. Like, this is like a straight on man and just rubs me the wrong way. Alrighty, we have a chick. Oh, that's a dude. That's a dude. Okay, but low-key, he's kind of rocking the heels. But anyway, regardless, he's wearing a freaking dress and heels and leather and a corset. If it wasn't a dude, I'd be into it. Okay, we have a guy in heels and dresses. Big shocker. Wow, so groundbreaking. Like, okay. That outfit, let alone the person wearing it, it was too satanic for me. I can tell that the influence of the devil is very apparent and very clear within himself, okay? The influence is going to infiltrate into our households, and that is not good for the children. Why do men or even women feel the need to dress and wear things that are not meant for their gender? Clothes have labels for a reason, like the men's section and the women's section, I'm wearing men's clothing, so I don't understand why people cannot just follow the rules of society. People like them are just giving the LGBT community a bad name, because if you're going to at least wanting to be accepted by the straights, like, you at least gotta be normal. Can't these dudes find things that are similar to those pieces but in the men's section? Because I'm sure there are leather pants and leather boots made for men. Why do you need a little 3-inch heel? You know what I'm saying? Is that the size of your yoo-ha? You know what I mean? I feel like people like those want some type of recognition or like a gold sticker for being so different and unique, but like at the end of the day, nobody cares. You owe no one an explanation for your personal presentation. Now, I don't remember that being in the Bible. Now go out there and confuse the F out of people. I really truly am confused. I mean, I guess that's fine and dandy, like that's a great message to have, but again, it's just bizarre to me how people want to wear whatever they want, which go do you, but it just looks really bad on some people. Like, if you can't pull it off, then don't do it. Yeah, anybody has the right to be who they are, and you don't have to owe anyone an explanation, but that still doesn't deny the fact that you're weird as shit and I will still make fun of you. You don't owe no one an explanation for your personal presentation. Oh, go you, Dr. Seuss. You may present yourself the way that you want, but just know that the Lord will be judging you. And once you get to the gates, there will be consequences. So don't tell me that you're sorry, okay? Don't come and running back to me. I'm here to help you people. So if you want to join, come let me know in the comments, because this is going to be next week's read. It's a good one, let me tell you that. Well, if you want to present yourself as a woman, I'm gonna go by she, her pronouns. So don't be upset if I call you by that, okay? So some men out there, you know, they wear women's clothing but then use male pronouns. It's just so confusing to me, you know? Like, what do you want? Do you want to be a woman or not? You know, back in high school, we would call these LGBT people outcasts. I was like the cool LGBT guy in my school, okay? I was popular with the popular white people. The straights loved me. And so like, why can't they just conform and be cool like me? You know, LGBT people like this are so weird to me because not only do they like, you know, men, but on top of that, they want to dress like women. Like, what is up with that? Like, pick a struggle, man. I don't know why every LGBT person wants to be some type of empowering motivational speaker. Like, there are other occupations for you out there. I understand that they're oppressed and they want to inspire and motivate the younger generation, but they're like a little too much sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, low-key kind of annoying. Aren't you that girl who always gets mistaken for a guy? This is a woman? Oh my goodness. She is very handsome, if I do say so myself. Aren't you that girl who always gets mistaken for a guy? A girl as a guy? Oh shit! Aren't you that girl who always gets mistaken for a guy? This is a girl. Hey, wait. She looks kinda good. She looks kinda good, not gonna lie. Aren't you that girl who always gets mistaken for a guy? So that's a chick. Bruh! Aren't you that girl? Girl? This is a chick. She kinda reminds me of Chad. What's funny is that men who dress like women still look like men, but women who dress like men, they still look like men. So I think it's just the idea of too much testosterone that is very disturbing is what it is. So this person is a lesbian, right? See, now this is what I'm talking about. If you're gonna be gender non-conforming, then go all out, okay? Make sure that it's not even noticeable where I can't tell that you're like an LGBT person. So someone like her, I give her a pass. Not gonna lie, she looks kinda intimidating. If I were to ever confront someone like her, I'd be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna stay in my own lane. Don't beat me up. So either she looks like Chad or Chad looks like a girl. And honestly, it could go both ways because they're both gay people. My son's demanding I do his hair to match his princess dresses. Her son, see? It always starts with the parents. My son demanding I do his hair to match his Disney princess dresses. Oh no, this is where it all begins as a kid. Oh, that's a bad parent right there. Bad parenting, I say, bad parenting. My son demanding I do his hair to match his Disney princess dresses. Aww, that's so sweet. You know, I'm glad that parents are allowing their kids to be who they want, but I hope that the parents also make sure that they look good doing what they want. My son demanding I do his hair to match his Disney princess dresses. Oh, that's a little weird, but which Disney princess? My son demanding I do his hair to match his Disney princess dresses. Yay, like that's the new norm, we get it. So the parents need to listen up because this is not healthy for the children. You are poisoning their brains, you know? This is just not going to turn out good. They're gonna grow up with issues, okay? And they're not gonna love you in the end of it, okay? Trust. Now, if society really wants to move forward with our civilization and all, we have to make sure that boys stay boys and become men so they can fight in the wars and they can build things for society. And we need the support of women, but no, we are regressing backwards because we're putting little boys in dresses. See, at the end of the day, if you're at least passable, I think there's nothing wrong with wanting to be gender non-conforming. Oh, so you're telling me that's a little bit transphobic too? Well, damn. How do these kids even know what they want to be when they grow up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know anything and they don't learn this stuff. It's weird how they just become who they are. Oh, that's because they're born that way. Oh. All these Facebook moms posting like, oh, like I put my son up in an Elsa dress for Halloween. Like, groundbreaking. Like, that's not new news anymore. Like, I don't know what the point in that is. Like, educating people? Like, we already know that boys can and will want to wear dresses if they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get it. So the first question is, what were your initial thoughts? My initial thoughts was just that these types of people need help, and I would be more than happy to help them guide their way to the light. When I heard gender non-conforming, I thought these people are lost causes, you know, they don't know what they want, they're confused, and they need a hand to hold to guide them to the light, to show them the right way at the end of this tunnel, because where they're going is straight to hell with Lil Nas X. My initial thoughts when you told me we were reacting to gender non-conforming TikToks is just, I know that these LGBT people are a little weird, okay? You know, they're on, you know, Stan Twitter, all that good stuff. I don't associate myself with those kinds of people, so, yeah, no. My initial thoughts is that gender non-conforming people are the bottom of the barrel LGBT people, because they want to be oppressed so bad that they not only picked one struggle, their sexuality, they also picked another struggle, their gender presentation. My initial thoughts is just that these types of LGBT people are just too much, you know what I mean? Like, they're too extra, they just want too much. Let's say, equal rights. What is gender nonconformity? What gender nonconformity is, what people don't realize, is that it's a type of evil, okay? It is rebelling against the Lord, and that is not good for the soul. Gender nonconformity is a disease. It is an illness. It is a mental illness in it. Gender nonconformity is when you basically don't want to conform to the binaries of gender, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's a whole movement, which, you know, good for those, but I just can't get down with it if you don't look good with it. Gender nonconformity is when a man wants to put up a freaking dress and heels on, like drag queens, right? Wouldn't drag queens be gender nonconforming? I just think, if you're doing it at least for money, I guess, but if you're doing it every day, I'm just like, how do you do that? I don't understand. Gender nonconformity is basically just not conforming to society's gender roles that they like put onto you, I guess. I mean, I really don't care, so do whatever you want. If you were to speak to somebody who is gender nonconforming, what would you say to them? Oh, if I were to speak to somebody, I would say, listen to me, to your heart, to the man up above. We love you so much, and because we do, we want you to take our hands, okay? We want you to come along with us and trust the process, okay? Here, it says so on page 69 of the Bible. If I were to meet somebody that was gender non-conforming, gosh, I would probably just say, keep it together, man. Look at you wearing skirts and dresses. What a sissy. Your parents must be so proud of you, aren't they? If I was to speak to somebody that was gender non-conforming, I would say, hey, listen. There are tons of resources and people that you could look up to, you know, better your appearance, not only for yourself, but for me too, in my eyes. If I were to speak to a gender non-conforming person, I would say, well, I know that Kevin is, and Chad would not be very happy and thrilled to hear that. I would probably tell Kevin, you know, do you, but keep that shit away from me. It's just too weird, man. It's just too weird. If I were to speak to somebody that was gender non-conforming, I would say, you do you, and I'm just gonna stay in my own lane, mind my own business, you know what I mean? But like, if I mispronoun you, like, don't yell at me because it was an honest mistake, okay? Like, not everything has to be a freaking witch hunt, okay? Because I know they're all like crazy like that. They wanna go on, become witches and all that stuff, so like, just know that I'm trying my best, okay? Not my fault that you look like a man. Alrighty everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, be sure to give this video a big old thumb up. Also leave us a comment down below letting us know what the homophobes should react to next. Also be sure to go and subscribe to Kevin's vlog channel, that way you can keep up with his everyday life shenanigans and see him outside of character and get to know him better over there. Link will be in the description down below. Be sure to go and follow Kevin on all of his other social platforms such as TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, all at FlawlessKevin. That way you can keep up with him. Also, he replies to most DMs, so if you ever want to talk to him, slide in his DMs. And remember everyone, to be flawless is to be yourself. Bye!